Welcome back to our South America and Antarctica series. We boarded the Norwegian Star 2 days ago. If you haven't seen that video, check it out for a full cabin and ship tour. Yesterday was our first port, Montevideo, and today we're going to show you how we spend a full day at sea, as well as share our hints and tips for smooth cruise experience. So please like and subscribe and enjoy the video.
Wakey.
Good morning from our first day at sea, somewhere off the coast of Argentina in the Atlantic Ocean. So today will be interesting because it's our first full day at sea. So we're going to show you what a day in life on Norwegian Star looks like. Started off by getting a coffee. We didn't realise when we booked it that there wouldn't be tea and coffee making facilities in the room, but you can get coffee like 24 hours a day from up on the garden cafe, the buffet.
Yep.
So Phil went up there this morning and got us some coffee.
Yep.
I just want to establish that isn't normal in our household. Normally I'm the one that makes coffee in the morning, but for the purpose of this video.
So gentlemanly like. But the thing I did notice when I was up there is a lot of people, a lot of guests, perhaps those that have been before, have got coffee flasks. Some have got huge thermos for coffee and they're just filling up and either going down to their seat or they're coming back. So I thought even if you have a good thermos, you could fill up coffee the night before and bring it into your room, and then to be able to do that. Good tip.
If you're going to be doing this cruise, and for us if we ever do another cruise. So today's just going to be a good kind of taster for us of what it's like to be at sea all day. I still don't know whether I'm going to be seasick. You could even be seasick. Yeah.
It could be, because I felt a little bit funny, but it's just getting used to the movement. You know, when you're eating dinner and drinking a glass of wine, and then you suddenly go, oh wait, that wasn't the wine.
But we're still in pretty calm waters at the moment.
Totally.
Yeah, we should be fine. I hope so today. We're going to go to Sheehan's for breakfast. That's where we had lunch when we first embarked. Because they're open later. They're open till like 11:30. We're pretty shattered this morning because 3:30 in the morning the horn started going off and I was like, what is going on? Like it was going off every 2 minutes, and after I opened the curtain and it was so foggy outside. So that went on till about 5:30, 6 a.m.
Yes.
I just couldn't get back to sleep. I ended up just watching some stuff that I downloaded on Netflix. You got back to sleep, I think.
I got back to sleep in between each horn and then woke up.
And if we're ready into lecture, I know it sounds boring, but there's a lecture about Antarctica. It's kind of an introduction to the Antarctica team and just chatting about life in Antarctica. That's at 10 a.m. Yeah, and we've got dinner booked tonight at one of the specialty restaurants. So our package includes 4 specialty restaurant bookings. So this will be our first one tonight, and it's the Moderna Churrascaria, so it's Brazilian barbecue. And we're going to try to get into our fitness routine and make it to the gym at some point. Phil said, I'm going to get up early every morning before breakfast and go to the gym. And I was like, I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, I could have this morning if I hadn't been woken up 20 times before horns.
But this is the first day, so maybe on the days when we're at sea we'll try to go to the gym. That's the plan. We'll see how that goes. We're obviously on the starboard side, the same side as our cabin is, because we're going that way. And we can't see the coast at all. It must be pretty far out.
Yeah, he said that the crew said we're too far out to see the mainland coastline, but we'll be able to see some islands as we go down, as we head down south.
I went for French toast today because Phil got it yesterday, the gluten-free one, and the bread is super thick. And I got a fruit salad to be healthy.
So I've got a breakfast sandwich. It's bacon and egg and a gluten-free muffin.
So this morning we did make it to the lecture. So that was the first lecture about the Antarctic. So it was an introduction to the team. So there was two. There's a Dr. Torres something and another guy who's going to speak later. So yeah, it was really interesting. We weren't allowed to video.
There is to be no video, nor audio recording, nor photographs during this presentation. Now sit back, enjoy, and welcome to Antarctica.
But I'm a geek, so I took notes. So I can maybe share some of that information over the course of the next few videos. But yeah, so we did that. Then we went to the pool area, chilled for a bit, got our first time in the hot tub.
Which wasn't too hot.
Wasn't too hot because it's a little bit cooler this morning, so it was quite nice. So because it's a bit cooler, we thought it'd be a good time to actually go to the gym now before it gets too late in the day and we can't be bothered. And I'm going to also give a try of the run track. So there's a track that runs all the way around the ship, and apparently 4 laps is a mile. So I'm going to see if I can manage 1 mile, and maybe I can build up over the weeks, because I entered a marathon for when I get home, my first marathon in May. So I have to start training for that when I get back, so keep up my running while I'm here.
And I'm just going to do light weights because I don't want to hurt for going on any of the excursions. I just want to keep active and be able to enjoy the food without worrying about it.
Yeah, and then we can go for lunch. Yeah, people walking the wrong way on the run track, which is a bit annoying. But hey. Much cooler for running today than the other day.
Maybe later, not right now.
Yeah.
When it gets a bit cooler.
Look at the views though. When else do you get to run with views like this? You know, in the middle of the ocean and running. It's a very unique experience. It's just, I really enjoyed it. It was like such a unique feeling just running around a ship while it's moving, like you're running in the middle of the ocean. Yeah. I wish like my GPS tracker worked so that you could actually see your route, but yeah, no, it feels really good afterwards.
A little bit sore from my workout. I hurt my leg the first time, like using this weird cross-country machine that was bands rather than normal resistance, so it was a bit funky, so I'm just not going to do that again. It feels good doing it just to be able to keep a bit active, to keep a bit stiff, because otherwise you're just going to be going to do things and sitting watching things or enjoying things or sitting drinking or sitting eating.
Way too much food.
It's a large part of it, which is all very enjoyable and relaxing. But yeah, just to get that exercise in, it just feels so much better, and you kind of you feel like, I want to do it, I want to go. You can be bothered.
Last night we got a offer through for bagged laundry, because the laundry prices here are pretty ridiculous. I mean, undergarments $1.95. You've got like, for a pair of trousers or pants as they call it, $8.95. For a dress $11.95.
It's just for washing, isn't it?
It's just for washing, that's not for dry cleaning. But our neighbours told us, no, wait till about halfway through, because they do an offer for a full bag, and just as much as you can stuff in the bag, you can get washed for a set price. So the set price is $29 for the full bag. So we've stuffed our bag full with pretty much everything that we've worn, you know, even maybe we would have worn it again, but most things other than what we're wearing today. is in there. And we worked out how much it would have cost us. I worked it out on the calculator. It would have cost $157.95 for that to get washed, which is crazy. But if it's on our bed by 12 noon today, they'll collect it and they'll wash the whole bag for $29.
Got a light lunch from the Topsiders Grill, just like a buffet.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we had got a flyer through for an event. So they have different events every day going on in the ship, and today they have an art auction. And they're like, if you register, you get free champagne and you get 4 raffle entries to win some art. So we were like, well, we've never been to an art auction before, don't know what that's like. So might as well go along and just see what it's like.
And hopefully not accidentally
Buy something.
something,
Yeah.
because we can't afford any art here.
We got some people in.
Queremos que se sienten en su asiento favorito y vamos a explicar cómo se empezar. Now, this is an art action and you are here to see the fabulous art that we have. In the front of your bid card, you have a sticky note that is called I like it. You're going to walk around the room because we brought out for you about 140 artworks from our fabulous collection on board the Star. You're going to grab it, okay, and you're going to put it on the frame on the art that you like.
Dragon. Giraffe. How many sticky notes do they give you?
One.
Just one? You can only like one.
We can only get more information about one.
It's like a Van Gogh.
Ooh, look at this one on the right, Sharon. On your right.
Oh, that would freak me out. Whoa. Monet kind of style. Bright colors.
Went to the first art action on board the Star and I made a beat on a work of art that was backwards. I want everybody, 160,000 ladies and gentlemen, 160,000 to do for a bid card for 160,000. Around the room for $160,000 for the biggest umbrella man on board the Star, 160,000 around the room looking for a bid card for 160,000 going once, 160,000 going twice. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have the work of art on the easel on the stage. I'm going to put my gavel down. I'm going to...
Our first wildlife sighting from the balcony.
You see that guy? It's an albatross. He's following the ship. Where did he go? Ah, there he is. I don't know how well you can see him. Phil's getting some close-ups. Yeah, he's intent. He's coming close. Wow, look at him soaring. Oh, he's away. He's heading off. Oh, he's coming back. He's looking for opportunities. Yeah, well, he has to stay close to the water for his food, doesn't he? His fish. We're at the Moderno Churrasqueria restaurant for dinner tonight. It's one of the specialty restaurants on the ship. So we're gonna start with the buffet, like the salads and the sides, and then after that we get brought I think 12 different meats. So they told us how it works is you have the red, and then when you're ready for meat you turn it to the green, And then if you want to stop, you turn it back. Starting with the feijoada, which is like Brazilian bean soup with some meat in it. Got a big chunk of bone in there. What have you got?
I've got prawns, meat, crab sushi rolls, bacon, some pepperoni, some roasted vegetable with raisins, salmon, potato salad, and some sun-dried tomatoes.
And I'm having a strawberry caipirinha.
Ooh, you have to let me know how it, well, I'll have to try it and see if I want it.
You have to try a Brazilian drink.
I'll grab it. Yeah, she's videoing, sorry. I'll do it for you. Love lamb chop.
Would you like some mint sauce?
I would love some. What's this?
Yuca.
Yuca, which is what the bread's made of. The yuca and parmesan. That's black meat.
Black beans, white rice, mushrooms.
And mash, garlic mash.
With bacon.
Bacon.
Yes. Got it.
Catch.
Yeah, we forgot that you can switch it back to bread if you want to pause the meat, so we're kind of collecting a lot of meat, so we've paused for the bread. So this is my last course, pineapple, and it smells really nice. Cinnamon pineapple.
And brown sugar.
And brown sugar.
Cinnamon and brown sugar.
Phil had his like much earlier, but I saved mine for last.
I had mine as a second course. You have yours as like fifth course?
And I don't feel too stuffed.
That's
I
good.
didn't eat too much. And also, I went for a run earlier. It's all good.
So this is a coconut flan. So it's obviously made coconutty with no dairy, and has a big giant chocolate stabby stick. Looks delicious. I'm sure Sharon will want to try some of my food, since I couldn't have her ice cream, although I licked the ice cream. But I did not consume it.
The onboard band did some really good covers, and the singer has a great pair of lungs on her. Please join us in our next video, where we'll be arriving in Patagonia and getting to meet our first wildlife up close.